Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Contemporary Cardboard. I'm Nick, and today we're taking a look at Reavers of Midgard, published by Grey Fox Games, designed by J.B. Howell, and art by Jaroslav Radnik. Let's check it out. Alrighty, so let's crack this big boy open here. This just came in the mail today from Kickstarter. Got the fancy edition here, and there's a lot of, you can tell there's a lot of goodness in there. You can see that the lid doesn't go all the way down. I'm okay with that when it ships, but once we punch out the cardboard, I prefer the lid to go all the way down. But I am very happy. A little box art there with the art we have here. What an amazing job! Isn't that great? Alright, let's take a look here. We've got an Artbook, and we've got Artbook, Rulebook. Come on. It's been a long day, I apologize. We can skip the rulebook, actually, and scan the QR code and learn how to play. That's awesome. And we got iconography here with everything. We've got cheat sheet on the back I like. Here's all the icons in the back of the book. Here's a breakdown of what all the different cards do. I really like that. So you can just pass the rulebook because you don't want to give away, like, hey, what does this card do? But then you give away what card you have in your hand, right? So I like that. You can check without giving it away. Here we got some punch boards that are pretty easy to punch out. I believe these are territory tokens, I believe they're called. Yep, territory tiles. Comes out very easily there. And let's show these off. We got some territory tiles. That's at the front. Here's the back. When you defeat the territory, when you subdue the territory, you gain those benefits. Those are dice of that color. We got honor tokens. These look familiar if you've played Champions of Midgard. Oh, we got a first player token here. You've got some food tokens here, making me hungry already. We have a couple wall tokens. And on the next sheet here, we've got some more territory tiles. Got some tower tokens, some terror tokens. There we go. Some ship upgrades, I believe, here. See the next sheet. We've got some farm tokens. That's what these are here. Always like punching out tokens. So we'll punch all those out later. Here we got a nice solid board. Slide this off to the side. This has got some weight to it. Love the production quality here. Ooh, big board. We got a big boy. Okay, hold on. There we go. And it's not going to lay exactly flat here. Well, I can make it flat. We're going to make it flat. Bang. That is a beefy boy. But look at that art. That is beautiful. And we have no qualms from the art from Champions of Midgard, the game, in the same universe as Reavers, but they definitely stepped their game up with Reavers. This is just great. So these are the different spots that your ship will sail to thematically. It's kind of a worker placement. In turn order, you're going to place the active players are going to place their token there, and then gain, spend the icon in the black here. You can spend either food, honor, a die, or combat to subdue one of the territories. And if the active player goes here, they can do it 3 times. Everybody else can follow. If they choose to, they can only do it 1 time. And some other spots here. You can raid villages. You can spend food and 2 dice with the treasure icon to gain 2 cards that are linked together. and the first player gets 2 from the top of the deck. The active player. The other players can spend this cost to get a link card, but they don't get the extras. And here we can go. Here's where you get the Reaver cards. You gain a stack. The active player gets 2 honor. Everyone who follows does not gain that bonus, but they still get the Reaver cards. We got round tracker. There's 6 rounds, but there's still plenty to do. So there's actually a double-sided board. One side's for 2 players, and this side is for 3 or 4 players. So you get more options here. So we looked at subdue territories earlier. The active player can go 3 times. The next player gets 2 chances to subdue. The third and fourth only get 1 chance. And there's a lot more spaces out for cards, obviously. So that's the beautiful big board, the big boy. So we'll set him off to the side, and we'll keep this unboxing going. Love the game trays. Uh-oh. What's with the rubber bands? That's not super cool. Got a little dinged up. I've actually seen online some people have it worse than this, but that's not super cool. Could have done without that. I understand why they put the rubber band on there, but I got a little crack there. But game trays are still awesome. These are all the dice. There are 60 dice, I believe. I'm not going to count them all. But, oh, we got a nice embossing there. Or, what do you call that? Where it pops out. Embossing, I know, goes in. But these are awesome dice. Engraved. They feel great. They in fact work. They roll. That is really cool. I like the design here. Here are the combat dice. So we either got double hammer, single hammer, or miss for the combat dice. Go in the center here. And so these are different. These are your kind of action dice here, I believe. They roll pretty great. They look awesome. Again, the rubber bands. Ooh, careful. Ooh. Yep, definitely got us cracked there. Kind of bummed about those. Not gonna lie. But with the Kickstarter, got to keep the tokens fresh. You get all these awesome wooden upgraded tokens here. Whoa. I don't know what that is. It's obviously a weapon, but I don't know what token that is for. We got wall tokens, we've got honor tokens, tower tokens, we've got food tokens. Heck yeah, these are awesome. Ooh, terror token. They're gonna be a pain to get. There we go. That's cool. I dig that. All right. Oh, love extra baggies. Thank you, Gray Fox. That's awesome. Oh, here we go. Here's the player boards. Oh, before we get to the player boards, a little miniature. I believe this is a Kickstarter Deluxe first player marker. That's pretty cool. Might come out really nice. Alrighty. So we've got these nice big player boards. Is that gonna show up in my close-up cam? Yeah, it's just about little. You're missing some stuff on the edge here. You tuck cards, you tuck your artifacts, or they slide into the side. They don't tuck on the sides. But you tuck your Reaver cards underneath that give you special abilities when you go to the different spots on the board, which is really cool. Here we've got the multi-layered, or the double-layered player boards. You got the recessed spots to hold your dice, which is really cool. Little slot to slide in your leader, and it based on the fraction of their leader, you get an immediate bonus, which is really cool. We've got couple big cards here. These look like cheat sheets, reference cards. Yeah. So we have 2 cheat sheet cards. We have a breakdown of all the territory tiles, the rewards that you'll receive when you subdue them. And then at the end of the game, the more farm tokens, wall tokens, and tower tokens you have, the more they're worth at the end. And then whoever has the most of each token type gets a bonus. So that's pretty cool. More bags. Let's keep going. This is why you're here, to check out some of these cards. So here are the sea battle cards. These are the different ships that you'll encounter at sea. You can fight them 2 ways. You either discard the different dice with the matching icons, or you can roll combat dice and beat the defense to gain their bonuses, either extra food and honor, or prophecy card and honor. And they get tougher here. Oh, here you go. Defeat this one, and you can remove terror tokens. Terror tokens are negative points into the game, so that's good. You want to get rid of those. Oh, they get tougher here. 4 specific dice, or shield defense of 4, but you have to lose a terror token, and you get 12 honor. And the long ship here gets you a 13. Alrighty, next up we've got a stack of smaller cards here. Little Ticket to Ride size cards. I think there's multiple types of cards in this stack. Yep. If you play Champions of Midgard, these probably look familiar. These are encounters that you're going to have to deal with on the way to battle at sea. You have to discard certain dice, or fear the wrath of the Kraken. Oh, the Kraken's rough. Then we've got different keep cards. When you collect those throughout the game, you get the benefit on the left when you collect it, or you can fight the wall to gain an additional benefit. So we got different options here. And then that one is an artifact. This little set collection here, when you have 3 art cards, 3 art artifacts, you get a total of 10 points. If you have 2, you get 6, and if you only have the 1, it's 3. And once you have like 4 of them, let's say, you'll get 10 for these, and then you'll get 3 for that one, so that's a total of 13. We also have some treasure cards. The more of those you collect, the more they're worth. And then lastly, we have tapestry cards. We have different types of tapestries. And you want to have, the more unique types of tapestries you have, the more they are worth. Alright, we got another stack of small Ticket to Ride size cards. Oh, so scared I'm gonna damage them when I open them. But that's just my nervous little tick there. We have 2 more Sea Journey cards. We'll just stack those on there. I think that's funny. That's just how the numbers come out sometimes, right? We have Village Spoil cards, and we have Prophecy cards. So here we have some walls, we have farms right here. So you gain the benefit on the left of the line, or you can optionally raid to get the additional resources, but also gain a terror, which again is worth negative points at the end. But you're going to gain some more honor in this case, and a wall icon, which again gets you more bonus points at the end. This one gives you food and farm. So you gotta take the good and the bad. We have ship upgrades. You collect these cards and you gain the benefit immediately, then they discard. You can either get the ship upgrade, or you can get the glory bonus. When you take the upgrade, that token goes on your board, and that is like having a treasure die phase that you can always use. You just flip it over once per round to exhaust it, and then at the end, during cleanup phase, you flip it back up so it's ready for the next round. And then this one is either a ship icon or a hammer icon. It's not both, it's one or the other. So that comes in handy. We have some artifacts that you can come across. When you place this specific die face up, you gain this ability. In this case, it would be you can ignore Sea Journey cards and their bad effects. That's pretty cool. We have Runket carvings, and they actually help mitigate terror tokens, so they're not necessarily that bad. We have axes and spears, bows and arrows, and bundle of swords. These cards are kind of like you're trading with the villagers. You're getting the dice, but you can also pillage them to gain terror and glory. It's always that good and that bad, right? And then the last type of card we have is prophecy cards. These are endgame secret objectives. I like the art on these. This is like the reading the bones, right? These are really cool. So, have certain type of cards, get extra glory at the end. You get 1 per purple terror token card there, 2 per ship upgrade. And we've got 1 per farm token there. These would look familiar to you too, again, if you played Champions of Midgard. Alrighty, let's take a look at the Reaver cards. Alright, so these should be all Reaver cards. Yeah, look at that. We got a big old stack. We got Reaver cards. So when they're on the board, they're stacked perpendicular to each other so you can see the resources and the special abilities of both cards. So when you take a stack, you get them both. You can either gain the benefits up top, or when they're your leader, all the matching icons on the dice on your ship, if they match your leader icon, they become wild. Or you can rally them and put them underneath your player board, and when you go to these specific spots on the board, you also gain their benefits as well. So that's really cool. I love multi-purpose cards. And I just love the art on these guys. Look at that. Man. These are great. I love the bearded guy there. Alrighty, let's crack open this package here. These have all the special extra cards from the Kickstarter. We got a few more Sea Journey cards. We've got Swarm of Serpents. Those are all 3 the same for the sea battles. And then we've got some extra Reaver cards. Let's kind of conga them down there. Well, as you can see, this is a lot of game, but I can't wait to play it. Gonna punch it all out, get it ready for this weekend. I'm gonna have it with me at Orlando Gamescom. If you see me, stop by, we'll play a game. Also gonna be at PAX Unplugged 2019. Can't wait to see everybody there. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.